Mr. Rickards, my name is Joseph Allen Williams Jr. When I was a kid, they called me Little Joe, and even when I outgrew my father, was still Little Joe until he died in 1956. He worked in a cotton mill. That's the reason I was born and raised on a cotton mill village, and a little area next to there, which we lovingly called Misery Mountain. But anyhow, when I was 12 years old, I made a plan. Most people think that's ridiculous. How could a 12-year-old have the knowledge and whereabouts to make a plan at 12? But I did. I determined that I was going to leave that area because there was nothing for me. There was nothing there if you were going to be successful in life. So I did. I left and only came back for visits. My second step was somehow to become a millionaire, which I did. As of July 7th, 2007, I sold my last business for $1.5 million. And then my next step was to give it away, which I've done. My most significant gift was, over the years, was to the American Space Museum that we have here in Titusville, Florida, which I've donated somewhere in the vicinity of $400,000. And they have a large plaque by the door giving me credit for those donations. I worked for 20 years in the aerospace business. I was on the launch crew for the first Atlas from the West Coast, which was the first ICBM, which sort of stopped the Ruskies or Soviets in their tracks. I then spent 10 years with General Electric working on all the Apollo missions, from the first one to the last one. And after that, GE was going to send me to Valley Forge, Pennsylvania, which I thought was too cold, and I'm not going there, so I resigned, went in business for myself. I turned a little operation into 11 operations, sold the last one 2007 for $1.5 million. So I accomplished my goal, and then I started giving it away. And I may be duplicating what I said, but anyhow, I did that. And I maybe got $250,000 left, which I've been investing with Rick Rules and some other outfits, Trade Stops, and I can't remember the other. I'm 82 years old, and your memory starts fading on you. But anyhow, if I would happen to do what you're suggesting and turn it into $101,000, I would basically give it away again. I just don't want to take anything with me when I leave this earth. I'm not a greedy person. I like to give. And I think if more people were that way, I think we'd be in a lot better shape to help the downtrodden, help people that really need it. But anyhow, that's my story, and I hope that this thing is very successful, and thank you for giving me this opportunity. Bye-bye.